Barry Watkin arrives at a major car crash
Trying to see my kids.
involving multiple patients. A young motocross rider ends up with possible paralysis.
How sore are you just lying here like this at the moment?
Really sore.
Really sore, eh?
And a mother's worst nightmare becomes a reality
She was chewing on something and they went outside and she was vomiting.
when her 2-year-old son is found choking in Code 1. It's a mid-afternoon start for the Westpac Rescue 2 crew based at Whitianga Airfield.
Westpac Rescue 2-1, we have you departing Whitianga for Tairua.
Over, thanks.
They are responding to an emergency call-out. 40-year veteran paramedic Barry Watkin received the call.
Much as we know so far, that a vehicle rolled, gone down a bank. Sounds like there's a family involved. Could be a number of patients. So hopefully they're getting sorted out priority before we get there.
The vehicle involved has crashed 40 metres down a steep bank. It's believed 2 of the passengers are in a critical condition. With time against them, the rescue crew finally reached Tairua within 10 minutes of call-out.
What's that at the 12 now?
Yeah, looks like a bunch of vehicles there, eh?
Should be right on the mark there, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you clear the ground now.
Well done.
Off comps.
Okay. Good to go.
Crewman Carl Taylor quickly secures the landing site,
Nobody go past this point.
while advanced paramedic Barry Watkin rushes to the scene.
Am I? Someone there up in the car down the bank.
She's got multiple fractures apparently and maybe a pelvis.
Oh, that's going to be a patient for us then? Yeah, for sure.
And I'll get you to take the littlest baby as well.
Okay, mate.
Fire crews are still scrambling to extricate mother of 2, Danuja Ramani, from her mangled car, 40 metres down a steep bank.
Well, it seems to be, it's the usual thing with these things, you're trying to work out the right thing's been done as far as transport, selecting a patient to go by road and others to go by helicopter. From what we're hearing, the mother was by far the worst injured, so should be extricated shortly.
Steady, steady, steady.
It's a tough last slog for fire crews to extricate Danuja. And once in the open, the extent of her injuries become clear.
Easy, easy, easy.
All right. Good.
Now with you is fine. Alright, you're all being looked after. Okay?
Yep.
Just look after yourself.
Left eye and obviously the teeth.
Nose, yes.
And that there.
Left hip, extreme pain.
Yep.
With just big fractures of both arms.
Yeah. No, she's quite bashed around.
In Mission 2, the team are en route to attend to a young boy in desperate need of their help. 11-year-old Keegan Morgan is suffering possible spinal damage after being thrown from his motocross bike. 12 minutes flying time northwest of Auckland at Poto Point.
What we believe is a child who's fallen off a motocross bike on the sand dunes. No other information available because it's a remote location. There's no other services on scene.
Oh, that's our guys, isn't it? Down there now, 1 o'clock.
Just clear my towel.
Yeah, roger. Yeah, clear the ground, sounds clear.
All right.
Clear to the ground. Okay.
Off comps.
Paramedic Rob Gemmell and Dr. Cameron Rosie grab essential equipment and head directly to the injured patient.
There you go. What's his name? Keegan. Keegan. Okay, Keegan. Cameron's my name.
Bit of a rough way for your day to be going, eh? How sore are you just lying here like this at the moment?
Just stayed the same the whole time.
Yeah? How bad is it?
Just really sore.
Really sore, eh?
Yeah. I'll just tell myself down there.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be just a while, I'm sure.
Keegan is showing signs of a possible spinal injury after he was thrown from his motocross bike travelling at high speed.
So what our plan is we'll really super gently slide your helmet off. We'll put a neck collar on you and then super gently roll you into your bag. Okay? Yep. Doing awesome.
It's no surprise that Keegan will be scared and confused. Fortunately, family members were there when the incident happened.
Your dad? Yes. Cool. Nice to meet you. Cameron's my name. He's got no allergies or other medical problems at all? Cool. We'll probably give him some fentanyl. So it's a short-acting version related to morphine. We are going to put a drip in one of his hands.
Moving him will be a very delicate procedure. Any further damage could leave him with long-term paralysis. 35-year-old Danuja Remini is fighting for her life after her vehicle rolled down a steep bank in Tairua. Veteran paramedic Barry Watkin knows that time is against them, not only for Danuja, but also for her 2-year-old daughter. She's suffered a major facial laceration to the right side of her head.
There's a kiddies that we're going to have to look at one.
Your mum will be going with us?
Definitely going. She's got brakes and everything. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Suddenly, she starts to rouse.
Yes.
And there's only one thought on her mind.
Yeah, they're doing okay.
Hey, clip that one.
Yeah. Here we go. Thank you.
Trying to see my kids.
An off-duty doctor was first at the scene.
She was in the passenger seat and pretty nasty injuries in both arms and legs. Car was completely shattered.
Now this here, that's fractured arm there.
I'm certain
maybe?
humerus
Not sure?
and I'm certain ulnar and radius, complete fractures.
Have you had any reason to be concerned about her spine?
She was on the back
passenger seat. Yeah.
Her head was potentially all over the place, so
Okay.
I have not seen anything.
Yeah.
But we have
well restrained.
We have restrained the neck pretty much as soon as we could.
Paramedic Barry Watkin will need to work fast to stabilise her deteriorating condition.
Just let your arm come out slowly, ma'am.
It's a difficult and painful process.
Good. Doc, just take a look down there if you would, and we'll bring our packs over.
Danuja's daughter will also need medication before transport. This is a difficult time for Mum as she lies helpless. Her daughter is in desperate need of her comfort.
It's probably upset the mother more than it is the kiddie.
A little bit now.
Yeah. She's a bit noisy because she's sore. Okay.
Eleven-year-old Keegan Morgan has fallen off his motocross bike travelling at high speed. It's still unknown just how bad his back injury is.
Really well.
Paramedic Rob Gemmell and Dr. Cameron Rosie are preparing him for transport to hospital.
Good.
Morgan's dad and mum can only watch on in disbelief.
Okay. Yep, good. Doing really well, dude. Nice. Good man.
Keegan's just been for a ride on his bike, come along the beach here, and he's gone off a bit of a drop-off on the soft sand and gone over the bars and bit the dirt. He's just ended up in a big ball of not too goodness, and he's hurt his back, and we're just a bit unsure about how to move him, so we called for a bit of assistance.
Just nice and slow. Very nice.
That's what you usually do for everyone else, eh, Kate? It's you this time.
Yeah, cool.
Mum won't be travelling to hospital, so it's a quick kiss before her son is transported.
This young chap's been riding his bike and probably at about 50k. He's come over the brow of the hill, lost control. The front wheel of his bike's dug in. Essentially, he's sort of partly somersaulted and the bike's flipped over to the side and landed on top of him. He's pretty sore on his lower back. So we'll whip him through to Whangarei Hospital. They'll have a good look at him there, get some x-rays and scans and things.
In Mission 3, paramedic Bruce Kerr and crewman John Skirrow are responding to a mother's worst nightmare.
We're departing William Base for Cooks Beach, ETA 3 minutes.
1.5-year-old Ava Mayer has food lodged deep in her throat and is now struggling to breathe. Ambulance crews are in attendance 3 minutes east of their location at Cooks Beach.
Okay, Cooks Beach is not the first one, is it? It's the next one. Or is it the first one?
First one.
Oh, okay.
Big long one.
Got the trees on the left.
Roger.
Keep an eye on those.
Crossing over those lines now.
Right here?
Yep, beautiful. Thank you very much.
We have landed, you clear out.
Roger.
Paramedic Bruce Kerr gets a quick handover before the young patient arrives.
She's an 18-month-old female. She was chewing on something and they went outside and she was vomiting. There was a fair bit of vomited up food on the ground. Yeah. But when she gets coughing, you can hear this nasty, wheezy, raspy cough. So there's something down there. But yeah.
Okay. Well, we're just waiting for an 18-month-old child to turn up here in a second ambulance who's apparently been eating some nuts or something like that and choked on them. And it sounds like there's still a fragment of something in her upper airway.
It's only moments before the ambulance arrives, with a very distressed mother holding her young baby.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Bruce.
Hi.
He's the intensive care.
Hello. What's your name?
Ava.
Ava. So you're not exactly sure what she was eating, but it could have
Chip or something.
been... Yeah, something probably hard like that.
Yeah. That's what we're on the table. She must have grabbed one.
Paramedic Bruce Kerr will need to get her to hospital fast before any further complications arise. 18-month-old Ava Mayer is about to be transported to Starship Hospital.
We'll take her over to the helicopter then.
She has food lodged deep in her throat that could block her airway at any moment.
You all right holding Ava?
Paramedic Bruce Kerr will need to keep a close eye on Ava's ops during the transit to hospital.
Okay, Dave.
Oh, good, we'll go the way we came.
Okay.
Our little girl's called Ava. Mum was away from her for just a minute or two and came back and found her choking and coughing, obviously with breathing difficulty. Seems probable that she was eating something like potato chips or peanuts, and that a fragment of it has remained in her airway. When she coughs and that, you can hear something rattling slightly in there, and it's causing her annoyance. So we're taking her to the hospital. They'll probably have to see what the problem is in there.
City Traffic, Westpac Rescue 1. Finals for Starship Hospital.
Northcom, Westpac 1 at destination.
Northcom, copy.
Paramedic Bruce Kerr and the crew have managed to get Ava to hospital in time, where she will get the help she so desperately needs.
Right. Here we go. Okay.
Good, really. Easy airway.
11-year-old Keegan Morgan has been stabilised before transport to Whangarei Hospital.
Just a wee scratch, mate. Nice and still.
He has possible spinal damage after crashing his motocross bike. A friend witnessed the incident unfold.
He just come over a little drop behind us here, and then he came off it, and then the front end dug in, and then he just come up, bike went over the front, bike come over and tackled him as well.
The severity of his injury is still unknown.
All good. So that's gate valved off, okay?
So getting him to hospital fast is their #1 priority.
And we'll just keep giving you a thumb up, okay? And you can just pop us a thumb up.
Ambulance Westbank Rescue 2.
State Rescue 2, go ahead.
Airborne out of PO2 en route to Whangarei Hospital, ETA 1820.
Roger, ETA 1820.
This young chap's come off his motocross bike in the dunes at high speed. Any cause for us concern at the moment is really just his back. We're managing this pain with some pain relief, and at hospital they'll be able to say whether he has any damage to his spine or not.
Coast Guard Radio, this is Carolyn.
Carolyn, hi, Richard, Westbank Rescue 2, landing Whangarei Hospital. Cancel cell, please.
Okay, landing Whangarei Hospital and salvage cancelled, thanks.
Roger.
Thankfully, Keegan has finally reached hospital, where a team of doctors are awaiting his arrival. "40-year-old Danuja and her 11-month-old daughter have been stabilised as best they can before being transported to Waikato Hospital. Both are suffering major injuries after their car lost control, leaving the road and rolling 40 metres down a steep bank.
Just give us a nod when you're ready, Carl. We'll bring her in. Yep, good. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Minding your head.
It's not only Mum that's worried about her daughter.
They're a bit worried about respiratory problems, but given the fact that she's screaming like that, but also probably knocked out, so potential brain injury, but also the concern is obviously she's phasing in and out as well. Ideally, we'd like to lie supine on flat, but we can't do that, and we think time's more of an issue, and we'll go flat and package better as soon as we can.
Hi, man. I want you to relax your arm. Yeah, she's upset.
It's now up to the crew to get them to hospital fast.
Give it a start, Barry?
Yep.
Give it a start.
Yep.
To your left.
Yep, there's no worries.
We're set to secure the room.
All good. Rightio. Coming up. Yeah, we won't worry about the hover lineups till we get clear.
Understood.
Well, we got as a mother of the young child. The van rolled down a long way down the bank. She's got severe facial trauma, and some of it we haven't seen. We're just going on what we've been told under the bandaging there. Lips, nose, side of her face. She's probably got forearm fractures, KO and is confused. She's got hip pain, so she may well have an injury of the pelvis or the hip. The pain management she had would have worn off somewhat, but to be honest, we're that close to hospital, I think we're just going to wing it. I'd rather get her through as is.
4 minutes out to go.
Thank you.
Grab one more BP as we come in, Carl, if you would.
I'll do it now if you like.
Thanks, mate.
And all my pre-landings are done. You guys secure on the back?
Set to Carol.
It's coming down. Clear it out if you want.
Roger.
On arrival, crewman Carl Taylor prepares Danuja's daughter for the handover.
Yep, you got plenty of hands? Take your time. She's quite sore.
With both patients safely at hospital, the doctors will be able to stabilise their condition and determine any possible further complications for mum and daughter. Four weeks later, after multiple plastic surgeries, Danuja is back home, still recovering with her daughter and the extended family. She will always be scarred with the memory of that terrible day.
I lost my eyelid and lips got splitted, and there was a big complex laceration on my cheek. They did plastic surgery. They had 5-hour surgery on my face.
Although permanently affected by her injuries, Danuja's thoughts were always with her daughter.
She had some facial cuts, lacerations on her face. I didn't worry about my condition. I was more worried about her, and she was keep on crying, "Mom, Mom." So I was so worried.
But her daughter is happy and well, and Danuja is more than grateful that things weren't a lot worse.
I thank the God that we are all saved with small injuries, no broken bones.
11-year-old Keegan Morgan's results showed he had a bruised spine, and after observation for 2 days, he was later released. 1.5-year-old Ava Mayer had major surgery to unblock her right lung. She was released from hospital 2 days later and is now breathing without complication. And Danuja will always remember the ones that helped her family that frightful day.
Without the pilot or the paramedical people, I won't be here in such a good condition. So I'd like to thank them from my heart. They have done a good job taking care of me and my daughter.